is Amanda from the Fundamental Home, and I wanted to share with you all what I purchased today. Brianna and I went to a couple of thrift stores. We had a day where it was just her and I. The boys were busy, and I had to go run and pay some bills in town, so I figured while we were in town that I would take her to a thrift store or two. We really didn't have that much extra money to spend on different things. We had about $2. And I told her, I said, well, let's challenge ourselves. Let's see what we can come up with for our $2. And I said, you know, we don't have to spend it. If we don't find anything worth it, we won't. So we went out, and of course, the first place I went, Katie's down there rustling in the newspapers. Anyway, the first place that I went was my favorite thrift store where the clothes are 25 cents. And so I only purchased 2 things there. We were looking in the fall wintry stuff, you know, back to school is on everyone's mind, and we found this really cute kind of flannelly, it's like a shirt dress sort of thing, obviously not my size, this is Brianna's size, and kind of long sleeves, reddish. She's really into flannel, and it's got this tie around the waist, so it'll narrow at the waist, and she thought it was really cute for the fall. So I thought it was very nice. It's the Speechless brand. I don't know if you know anything about that, but it's really cute, and she's excited about it. She loves these flannels, especially the ones with the little like roll-up sleeves, and she's very slender. She likes kind of oversized things, but she thought it was nice that it tied in at the waist. So anyway, that was the first thing we got for 25 cents. And then the second thing we got, also for 25 cents, was this really cute, let's see, Max Studio Specialty Products, kind of navy green sweater dress. You can see it's a little turtleneck sweater, and then it's a dress. It's really long. I don't know if I can get the bottom of it on here. There it is. But it's a dress. It's a little short sleeve sweater dress. Brianna's really into like an army green color right now, and she has green eyes. This is the color of her eyes. So she thinks she's gonna wear it with some tights and some boots in the fall. And I think it's gonna look really, really pretty on her. So again, this dress was 25 cents, and we are always looking for things for her for a reasonable price. So the first store, that was all that we purchased, 50 cents. Really good deal, I thought. So we went to the second thrift store, which we had this one in mind because she wanted to look for shoes. She has this really pretty dress and she doesn't have shoes for it. Well, the next 2 thrift stores that are kind of en route, because we traveled this little route, and we hit each one as we pass. Well, the next 2 were closed because they're actually doing road construction, so we were a little disappointed. So the very last one that we went to is the thrift store that Brian, my oldest son, works at. Now, he doesn't work in the thrift store part. It's actually kind of a ministry where they have a thrift store, and then connected to the thrift store is an office where they help people in the community to pay their bills or have food or buy furniture if or not even buy, but give them furniture if they need it. So anyway, Brian works in the office part, but there is a thrift store attached, and I knew because Brian had told me that they were in half price sale this week. So we had thought, okay, we'll go there and see what we can get for half price. So I'm always, as you know, looking at kitchenware because that's my thing. So I went to the kitchenware first, but I'm not going to show you that first. I'm going to show you the first thing I got. The first thing I got was this, Little Women. Brianna and I are reading Little Women, and the one that I have at home, I didn't realize until I started reading it with her, it only has the first part of the book, because Little Women is actually divided into 2 books. Now, we do have it on Kindle for free, but it's much more convenient when we read it to have an actual physical book in our hand. So here it is. It was marked $1. I don't know if you can see that on there. And of course it was half price, so we got it for 50 cents. So that was a good deal. $1 spent in total now, right? Here's the next thing. Brianna picked this up. I had no idea what this was. It's labeled as 50 cents. And Brianna told me what it is. It's something that you use to make bath bombs. She was really excited when she saw it. And she asked if she could get it, and I said, sure, that's fine. So her plan is to use this to make bath bombs and give them as Christmas gifts. And when she gets her channel up and running, she said she's gonna do a DIY so that you can see how she does that. And I think they're gonna be really large, if you can see how big that is. And that's like a handful for the bath bombs. So I'm kind of wondering how she's gonna do it, but she already knows her plan. She already asked if she could use the different ingredients for it. So anyway, it was 50 cents for the mold, and of course half price, so it was only 25 cents. So I think that'll be good to keep her busy this summer and make some Christmas gifts. Next thing I found, one of these glass water bottles. It is the glass one. It's got the lid, it's in really good shape. We have friends that have these and they're super nice. I was wanting something that I could put lemon and cucumber slices in with water, and I think this is gonna be perfect. It was, again, 50 cents. I hope you can see that. It's kind of bright right here, but that is 50 cents on there. And of course half price, so it was 25 cents for this. And if you're wondering about me cleaning it, of course I'm going to clean it really well, and I'm also going to boil it. Anything that's actual, like dishes, we boil them. So that's just for me. my feeling good about things. So this was the next thing that I got. It says Acme Party Box Company. These are little, obviously kind of mason jar things. But on the top they have these open tops. Now let me know if there's something that I don't know how to use these for. What I thought they were used for was for like potpourri. Is that right? I don't know. I thought they were pretty. They were 25 cents each, and of course half price I paid 25 cents for both of them. So that I thought was a really good deal, and I'll use them for something. Who doesn't love having like mason jar stuff around? But anyway, definitely let me know in the comments if you have any ideas for using this, because I could definitely use it for something. I will figure something out. Maybe I can make cute Christmas gifts with that. I don't know. I want some ideas. Anyway, last but not least, these jars. I am super excited for these jars. I don't know if you can tell how huge they are, but like the mouth of it is the width of my hand, right? It doesn't come with a lid. It doesn't have a name on it. They're just really huge jars. But I don't know if you saw, if you're on my Facebook, if you're not on my Facebook, you should go like my Facebook page. But I got some cabbage from a friend. And so last week, I actually made some coleslaw with half of the cabbage. And I'm gonna talk about that in another video. But I've been wanting to make sauerkraut. And so I do have some jars at home, and I was just gonna make it in those jars. But I really was looking for something with a wider mouth, because you need to, I need to weight it. And I thought if I could find one, I could put, not this, well, maybe this one. I could put another jar inside of it to weigh it down. But the ones that I had, you couldn't fit another jar inside of it. But this one, it's wide enough that I think that I could get another jar inside of it and weigh it down, and that'll push the sauerkraut down. So this is perfect for making sauerkraut. And of course, these jars, can you see that? 30 cents each. So I got both of them for 30 cents. That is exciting. So if you didn't add all of that up, so I have 25 cents, 25 cents, 30 cents, 25 cents. So that's $1.05, and then 50, so $1.55 plus tax. So I think it was something like $1.60, something like that. I think it was $1.63 if I'm being precise. And then my clothing was 53 cents. So for a total of $2.16, I got all of that stuff. And I thought that was pretty good. I thought Brianna and I went out and got some really neat things and enjoyed our afternoon. And she's got some clothes for the fall, and we've got some things to keep us busy here at home for the next few days. So I thought I'd share with you our little thrift shop haul, because, you know, a lot of times you just don't think you have enough money to go out and look around and have a good time, and you don't really need to spend a lot of money. Frankly, even if we hadn't have bought anything, we would have just enjoyed our day. But it's nice when you feel like you found treasure and you really haven't overspent your budget. So I didn't have to be ashamed to come home and say, you know, look at my husband and say, I spent some of the money. No, you know, we had our little budgeted amount, and that's what we spent, and we were totally comfortable with that. We had a good time. So anyway, Thanks for all of your great advice. I'm looking forward to hearing if you have any ideas on how to use those other jars in the comments. And if you have any other comments, by all means, please leave those in the comment section. And I will see you guys next time I get some shopping done. I'll talk to you later. Bye!